Welcome to The Explainer. So glad you're here. Today, we are charting the absolutely breathtaking evolution of AI. Specifically, we're diving into a really fantastic presentation by Sam Anthony for IBM Technology. He literally traces the whole journey from simple, basic search all the way to agentic AI. It's a wild ride, so let's just jump right in.
Okay, let's dive into this. How did search evolve into agentic AI? Because, we didn't just wake up one morning with artificial intelligence capable of managing these crazy multi-step workflows totally on its own. No way. There was a very clear, very logical progression that actually got us to this point. So here's our roadmap for today. We're starting with the evolution of search, then hitting semantic and hybrid retrieval, figuring out what RAG actually is, and finally exploring the massive leap to agentic AI and multi-step decision-making. Don't worry, we're going to break this all down step by step. All right, section 1, the evolution of search, charting the path. To really understand where we're going with AI agents, we first have to establish exactly where search technologies started. I want you to think of search technology's evolution in distinct phases. In the past, we had simple search. Think of it like a librarian who just fetches a book based on an exact keyword you gave them. Recently, we moved to semantic and hybrid search, which actually understands your intent. Today, we rely on RAG, and we are rapidly, really rapidly, pointing toward the future, which is agentic AI. Moving right along to section 2, semantic and hybrid retrieval, the next steps. These were the specific enhancements that finally moved us away from just mashing basic keywords into a search bar. Semantic search was really the first major step toward an adaptive system. Instead of relying on exact keywords, semantic search actually grasps the underlying meaning and context of your query. It moves search from a super rigid, literal system to a fluid one that explores topics dynamically. It's like it finally started getting what we actually meant. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how hybrid retrieval acts as this absolute crucial building block in the evolution. It doesn't just throw away the old methods, right? Instead, it combines the precision of traditional keyword retrieval with the contextual understanding of semantic search we just talked about. This robust foundation is exactly what's needed to power today's advanced AI systems. Section 3, what is RAG? Bridging the gap. Let's move to and see how this builds into one of the biggest breakthrough phases in our whole technological journey. So RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. And guys, this is a massive leap forward. If semantic and hybrid searches were about finding the right books in the library, RAG completely elevates our assistant metaphor. Now the assistant doesn't just find the right books for you, they read the relevant chapters, synthesize all that info, and write you a perfectly customized, summarized answer based on that exact text. It retrieves the information and then augments the generation of an answer. It's a total game changer for getting precise, context-rich answers. But what's the engine behind all of this? Adaptive systems powered by LLMs, or large language models. RAG takes the immense conversational power of an LLM and grounds it in specific retrieved data. This completely shifts AI from being just a static tool that, regurgitates its training data into a truly dynamic, adaptive system. It can learn from new information on the fly because it's generating responses based on what it literally just retrieved. It's adapting to the data in real time. All right, section 4, the agentic AI leap, from adapting to acting. This is the really exciting part, folks. We are effectively entering the adulthood of this technological evolution. And this brilliantly illustrates the massive chasm we've crossed. The old model of simple retrieval on the left was passive, just fetching answers. Agentic AI, on the other hand, has agency. It acts. We've moved from a system that just grabs information to a full-blown executive assistant that can take a really complex goal, figure out the required steps, use external tools, and just act autonomously. It's wild. Finally, section 5, multi-step AI decision-making, putting agents to work. Let's shift our focus to the actual mechanics of how this happens. So the crucial point is exactly how these AI agents operate to complete complex tasks for us. It all happens in a workflow. Step 1 is multi-step research. The AI agent can break a problem down and fetch different pieces of information sequentially. Then step 2 is decision-making. Based on what it finds, the agent actually decides what to do next. Maybe it needs to run another search, or maybe it realizes, hey, I have enough data. And finally, step 3 is synthesis. It brings all of that research and logic together to deliver a finalized output. This is a massive leap from just asking a single question and getting a single answer, right?
Now, for those of you who want to dive deeper into building these systems, the source material provided some really great actionable next steps. You can actually look into becoming a certified Watson X AI assistant engineer. They even provided a code, IBM Tech YT20, for 20% off the exam. Pretty cool. And because AI news moves incredibly fast, there's also an option to sign up for IBM's monthly AI newsletter to stay updated on all these rapidly evolving technologies.
We've covered an absolutely incredible journey today, from simple keyword searches to agents capable of autonomous decision-making and synthesis. Which leaves us with this final thought. How will you use multi-step AI agents in the Watson X era? Seriously, think about your own workflows for a second. Where could you deploy an ultimate executive assistant that doesn't just fetch information, but actually reasons through it? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep exploring, and I'll see you next time.